Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I want to thank to all the organizing committee which has been invited me to participate and to present in fourth international conference on applied zoology 2001, which is on 24th to 25th November 2021. Today I am going to present my research work on structural characterization of maize bran and rapinozolone in relation to its end use quality. First of all, I want to introduce myself. I am Dr. Farhan Saeed, working as associate professor in Department of Food Sciences, Government College University, Faisalabad. And so I want to describe my research on rapinozolone. It's the overview of whole presentation in which introduction, objective, materials, method part, result discussion, conclusion, and reference parts has been included. So first of all, you can see the maize. Maize is a cereal. Maize is alternative name is corn. We can call it corn also. So its technical name is maize. It's an annual grass. It's a overall cereals are the grains which belongs to graminea family. So overall 7 cereals are present: wheat, maize, rice, oat, barley, millet, rye. So corn is a cereal. Its leafy stalk has been inside the yellow label edible grains, third leading crops in the world, and also called as multi-purpose crop. So if we want to discuss about the kernel structure of the maize grain, it consists of 4 parts. First of all, germ, endosperm, pericarp, tip carp. 4 parts are present in any maize kernel structure. So maize bran is the byproduct of commercial maize milling process. If we want to go for milling of maize corn or maize, and we call it wet milling. Okay, it contains the layers of thick cell wall. Bran contains the layer of thick cell wall, and it is originated from layers of aileron, testa, and pericarp. These are the parts of bran of any cereal. No doubt, maize bran contain higher amount of bran part instead of, you can see, millet and other cereals. So maize bran consists of our 3 parts: aileron, testa, and pericarp. So it's a low price dietary fiber. You can call fiber as a dietary fiber. It's a good source of phenolic compounds, having many functional and numerous nutraceutical properties, also has many functional and rheological properties. Maize bran. So if we want to discuss about the commercial application of the maize bran, it is can be used alone or in combination with maize germ cake or meal for animal feed purposes. And maize bran is also used as an ingredient to reduce the caloric value of snack food. As you know that dietary fiber is a less caloric diet and no calories in this. So it's good in obesity, and also it has the cholesterol lowering properties. So as a filler in many food, confectionery, and baked products. So the main objective, the major objective of my research work is to extract the arabinoxyline from maize bran. Arabinoxyline are the non-starch polysaccharide. It is also called as a dietary fiber. So arabinoxyline, you can say we can extract arabinoxyline from the maize bran. It has a capacity to absorb 11 times more water than any other fiber. So arabinoxyline is a major part of maize bran. So second objective is to characterize the structure characteristic of arabinoxyline. I wanted to clear explanation of arabinoxolin structure and characteristics in relation to their health benefits. So third part is to observe the effect of arabinoxolin on rheological properties, technological properties, textural properties, and sensorial attributes of the product. So it's the, you can see here the research design of the presentation. You can see in first phase, I have divided overall research into 4 phases. In phase 1, extraction of arabinoxolin has been done. In second phase, structural characterization of arabinoxolin was explicated through different equipments. I will mention it in material and method parts also. In third phase, I added arabinoxolin in flour in different concentration at different levels to check the optimum level of the arabinoxolin. And in last part, I observed the effect of arabinoxolin on end-use product and end-use quality of the baked product. So it's overall research design. We can call it research design. But and in next slide, overall material and method part from maize raw material to end product. So first of all, procurement of raw material is done. 2 different maize brand varieties were procured, Pearl 11 and Faisalabad FSH 810. So both varieties procured from UB Agriculture Research Institute, Faisalabad, called as RE, and chemicals were procured from local market as well as Sigma Aldrich Company. Enzyme kit was procured from Wicklow, Ireland, and other raw material was purchased from the local market. So as well as extraction of arabinoxolin is concerned from the maize bran. So it's a flow diagram. It's a flow diagram of extraction of arabinoxolin residue fiber from the maize bran. You can see here bran part and then supernatant residue treated with different enzymes, different chemicals, and at the last we got the arabinoxolin part in pure form, in which in this process different enzymes such as, you can say, myeloglucosidase and other enzyme has been used. So for the structural characterization of maize bran arabinoxolin, Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, abbreviated as FTIR, is used for the complete characterization of its structure. It's a treatment plan. You can see here, T node is a control treatment, no arabinoxolin added. T node is a, you can say, a whole wheat flour, and T1 is a addition of 0.5% arabinoxolin in straight grade flour, and in T2 1% arabinoxolin has been added, in T3 1.5, and in T4 2% arabinoxolin, extracted arabinoxolin has been added in straight grade flour. So it's a product last product will was prepared with the addition of these arabinoxolin in different concentration, and then rheological properties such as phrenographic characteristics and mixographic studies have been done to check the rheology of different doughs. Phrenograph is a separate equipment, and mixograph also a equipment to use to check the rheology of flour. So for the bread, after the preparation of bread, texture analysis of bread was performed according to Big et al. 2005 with slight modification using texture analyzer, and bread lophoism was observed through the rape seed displacement method. So these parameters were used for sensory evaluation of the product, color, flavor, texture, overall receptivity, and at the last, the obtained data was subjected to appropriate statistical design for the determination the level of significance, and one factor analysis was used or was performed. LSD was used for comparison of different parameters. So it's a results and discussion part. You can see here rabinoxalin content in different varieties of PARL and FSH 810. In PARL, 17.52% rabinoxalin present in maize bran. In this variety of PARL 11 maize bran and FSH 810 bran, 15.02% rabinoxalin was present. You can see here Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy graph in which we see here different functional group have described here. So rabinoxalin are the major group structure group in these. So rabinoxalin consists of different phenolic compound, different phenolic acids attached with, especially frulic acid is present and showed in this graph from FTIR. So, as well as concern the rheological properties of rabinoxalin, water absorption has been drastically increased from in T0 and in T4. You can see here in T0, 61.89% water absorption was observed, but in T4, in which 4% rabinoxalin has been added, so it's increased 61 to 69.98. It means 70%, 70% water absorption has been shown in T4. And door development time also is from 6.75 to 8.25, and door stability time 3.98 to 4.92. In control 3.98, but in T4, in which 4% rabinoxalin has been added, it's a 4.92%. And other factors, other parameter, MTI, SDI, and in mixographic characteristic, peak height and mixing time has been improved after the addition of the rabinoxalin concentration, and the best treatment was found in which 4% rabinoxalin has been added. You can see here the sensory score of rabinoxalin enriched bread. So overall acceptability of control bread, you can compare it if control to 4%, sorry, 2%. 4%, it's a 2% rabinoxalin. Sorry, I already mentioned in previous slides 4% not. It's not a 4%, it's a 2% rabinoxalin added in T4. So you can see here the sensory score in control 8.2 overall acceptability, and it decreased to 7.9 and 7.3, and in T4 it decreased to 7.3, because 2% can affect on color of the bread, because Bran has brownish color, so it's decrease the color quality of the bread, but increase the water absorption, and also improve the volume of the bread. So you can see here the overall, I can conclude it is the Bran is the cheapest source of dietary fiber and consists of especially antioxidant, other beneficial complexes, especially phenolic compounds. Frulic acid is the main compound of the maize bran rabinoxalin. So rabinoxalin of maize bran contains high ratio of fiber and different phenolic compounds. The bioactive profile of maize bran and rabinoxalin make it highly significant and beneficial for mankind. Rabinoxalins of maize bran tend to have positive effect on rheological properties as well as overall acceptability of the end product. So its overall conclusion and now recommendation is maize bran holds potential for helping the future generation to meet their nutritional needs. Maize bran and rabinoxalin contains several beneficial compounds, functional compounds as well as nutraceutical compounds that should be added to functional food, as they tend to prevent and cure various chronic ailments, diseases, and consumers are learning more and more toward the natural remedies. As well as baking product, maize bran and rabinoxalin should be added to bakery product to enhance their shelf life, because antioxidant rabinoxalin contain different antioxidants, so antioxidant increase the shelf life of the baking product. Further, an extensive study is required in this regard. Novel products containing maize bran and rabinoxalin should be introduced in the market as a functional food. So it's overall, it's the reference used in my presentation. It's the overall conclusion of my overall presentation. So thank you for your attention. If you have any question, please ask through email or through a WhatsApp group or through conference organizer. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.